Mic check 1, 2, 3.
What's
What's going on, guys? We are the benched. We are in the janitor's closet. What happened? I missed it.
I was like, it was raining out. My hair's frizzy. Curly hair problems.
As you can see, Eddie is back again, boys. What's up, Eddie?
What's up, guys?
He's rocking. What's the hat again? Whose hat is that?
Girls don't cry, bro. Emotionally unavailable.
Emotionally unavailable.
Check it out. My boy Hugo designs them.
All day, man. Hugo. So yeah, guys, we are back. Obviously, Eddie's here today. Edgar got into trouble with the stupid comments he was making, so he's actually out there cleaning the bathrooms for today's episode. So Eddie's taking his spot. He's gonna fill in, and today was supposed to be, mainly about Prem, but given the fact that it's international break, or Fecha FIFA as we say it as well, we decided to go with in a different direction today. So we actually put a couple of posts on Instagram today asking for your opinion as to what we should talk about.
I call it, I get to sleep in on Saturdays and Sundays.
lazy Saturday.
That is true.
That was for me. Lazy Saturday.
Yo, man, I've been cursed with Liverpool playing the 7:30 games, bro.
Don't you guys have a next week, right?
Yeah, we've been playing all 7:30 games.
Oh man.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's right. Wow. But yeah, guys. So
I mean, it's all good because I think for the past 2 years, Liverpool has been shown on TV more than any other team.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So they're not on the NBC Golden Package thing?
No, they are. But I'm saying they've been showed on like national TV. Everybody else, yeah.
Oh, good for them. Well,
No.
Any other team in the Prem or in
The Prem.
Oh, well, that's pretty.
That's
That's pretty crazy though. Because United is one of the biggest clubs in the world.
For real.
If they're overcoming that, then.
Well, if United want to take 7:30 games, bro, you'll be on TV too.
But yeah, guys. So today we're taking things in a different direction. We actually asked for your opinion. We did have, out of all replies, we did have two very similar ones from Danny and Jonathan. So we're actually going to talk about this new competition that just started, which is the UEFA Nations League? Justice League? Nations League? Legion of Doom. And we have a little, kind of our top 3 goalkeepers for the end of the episode that John, who is one of our viewers and listeners, specifically asked for. So we'll give you our input on that as well. But let's get things kicked off with the first game of the league of Nations. You have a
Nations League.
You have a Nations League?
I know.
League of Nations sounds more appealing, no?
It does, but Nations League.
So before we even get into the scores or anything, how do you guys feel about this tournament?
Well, it's taken away from the friendlies that are pretty much useless. And it's gonna fix the whole problem that there was during the World Cup, where, no, not the World Cup. Sorry, the Euros where Italy. No, fuck, I'm getting it confused. The qualifiers for the World Cup, Italy doesn't care about friendlies, so they fielded scrub. Well, I'm not gonna say scrubs. They fielded a lower squad than usual.
Yeah.
And they lost a lot, and because of that, they ended up in Spain's group.
Yeah, and which led to their.
And then they ended up playing Sweden in the playoffs and didn't make it, but
yeah.
Plus they didn't call it Balotelli. So.
Basically, at the end of the day, it's every game from here on out is important.
Yeah.
And they're gonna bring their top teams to play this new tournament, this new league. So it's gonna be a little bit more exciting. Gonna be seeing normal faces, recurrent faces, and at the end there's gonna be a cup and it's gonna be a champion.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes them all much better, is that these teams are not just going for a friendly; they're going to play for an actual trophy now.
Yeah.
And this trophy does represent a qualifying spot in the Euros, correct?
Qualifying playoff spot.
So the winner gets a qualifying playoff spot.
Yeah, so they don't
qualify automatically?
They don't qualify automatically, but they go to the playoff round.
Okay. We're still kind of getting used to the rules. Honestly, I'm completely lost.
I literally watched a quick video and I'm
so if you know more about it, don't listen to us. Just let us know and then we'll correct ourselves next time. But yeah, winner, something with the Euros, either a qualifier or get a playoff spot. And it makes it better, just instead of having friendlies with not nobodies, but not the stars.
Yeah.
It's different, which led to the first game of the UEFA Nations League. I have to keep looking over. Which was Germany and France, ended in 0-0. Pretty boring.
No, well, they had the chance. France came out, was able to celebrate with World
Oh,
Cup
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and they made a big party and stuff like that. So
That was during that game?
Yeah.
That wasn't during that game.
Wasn't that during that game?
No, it was today against
Nah, I
Netherlands.
don't.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, you're right because
Yeah,
they played
'cause-
home today.
yeah,
You're right. I'm
that
sorry,
was
my
the away
bad.
game they were playing in Germany.
That's right. You're right.
So yeah,
Uh,
our game.
For me, I think it's time for Jogi Low to
Oh?
just bow out. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
should have bowed out on top, but
since we are kind of talking about Germany and Robert and Lowe, what do you think about the whole thing with Sane, given the falling out he had with Pep?
Well,
and the
just
falling out we had
to
with
clear
Lowe?
up some rumors, the reason why he left the Germany camp was because he had a daughter. So congrats.
Sane, the father, but don't you think that they came at him so hard?
Yeah, I think they do, but I mean, like, he's still a kid.
Yeah, and so why
Grown-
they?
it's
Yeah,
growing
he just
pains.
had a baby, and
Come on, man.
now they're criticizing him.
Neymar got mad at his squad one time and kept the ball to him and didn't pass it to anybody, just dribbled around the field.
Oh, Neymar, that's Neymar. Neymar can do whatever he wants.
So, I mean, it's growing pains, man.
Yeah.
Give the kid
Live and
time.
learn.
He'll
Yeah.
get back into the right spot for Pep, and he'll find his place again there. And if he doesn't, then Arsenal
'Cause-
or Real Madrid will take him, no problem.
Because it is crazy because Jorgi Lowe and Pep do kind of play a similar style. So when Jorgi Lowe came out and said that there's no spot on the squad because can't really utilize him, and now Pep is kind of doing the same thing now, and Bernardo Silva's playing more because he's more of a Pep type player. Just crazy.
I mean,
Something to think about.
do you think it's because of the whole pregnancy that had him like mentally out of his form or something, or do you think he just becoming his ego's getting too big now?
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, who knows? Only time will tell if he decides to show up or shut up. But yeah, Germany, France, first game of the new tournament, 0-0. Next one was Wales versus Ireland. Wales won that one 4-1, and you said Bell had a screamer.
Yeah, Bell has screamed. I think it was for the second goal.
That's Bell's year, man. Hopefully he's assuming, knock on wood, there's no wood around here, but assuming he
Stays healthy.
stays healthy, it's gonna be a fun year for him. So come
Well,
on, Bell.
it's pretty much his squad for
It is.
for Madrid.
Him and I would say him and Isco. Isco can kind of
Dude, we
is
have
the maestro of
magic.
the
Yeah,
midfield.
as long as they put him in the middle, just let him play with it.
Yeah, and Bell and
Benzema's gonna be.
Benzema's doing good.
Obviously, Modric, but Modric doesn't score the goals.
Yeah,
like
March.
that, so
Yeah, and
he doesn't get the plaudits.
Courageous still hasn't played yet in the UEFA Nations League, so we haven't seen his current form. He's been on and off for Real Madrid, so we haven't seen that
They
either.
gave him a chance to get back into sync with playing with Real Madrid after carrying his country or his team.
Yeah, on his back, which he
World
pretty
Cup.
much did. I mean,
He did.
I mean,
That's
well,
why
him
he-
and Rakitic definitely the best midfielders in the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Different discussion. Then we had Italy versus Poland, 1-1. I mean, nothing surprising there. Italy, one thing we do have to say, we were talking about this earlier before we started recording, was Balotelli.
Balotelli's back. He's
And?
getting the captaincy, so it's pretty dope.
That's pretty
He's
crazy.
playing under Roberto Mancini again. So Roberto Mancini is the guy that brought him over to Man City, and Balotelli played under him on Inter when he was growing up. So
And for those of you who don't know, Eddie's a huge
Italy-
Balotelli fan.
I mean, Balotelli has mad respect for Mancini, although whatever happened at the end of Man City. But yeah, big Balotelli fan. Not so much when he was in Liverpool, but big Balotelli fan.
Yeah, and I mean, out of all people, Balotelli getting captain's man is kind of like.
Well,
No,
I think Mancini's going with whoever gets the captain.
Yes, who has the most caps, and I'm sure I'm not on mute. Yeah, whoever has the most caps, I should double check. Are you green?
I'm green.
All right, cool. So yeah, that
Paranoid.
that pretty much to me, that's what stood out to me the most for Italy. Not the 1-1 result, but the captaincy for Balotelli.
Do you think it should have been a little better? 1-1, okay, but come on.
Yes
it's
and no.
Italy.
One, it didn't qualify for the
mean,
World Cup.
Yeah, it's a new coach.
new
They're still
coach.
they're changing up the
Yeah.
system. Everybody plays different
Yeah,
systems for their club team, so they all got to get together and play a different system when they come to Italy.
Yeah, given all that, the fact that they tied Poland, it's kind of good.
But that's again Poland.
But yeah, Poland did kind of fall asleep in the World Cup. Zelensky did, I think scored for Poland, not even Lewandowski, but
Walked away with 0.
Mark 0 again. But that's best.
Another striker with 807 minutes of not scoring a goal for the
Seriously?
country. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
That's only
about to
Giroud.
Oh,
We'll get to that. We'll get to
I was like,
the
wait, what?
games of yesterday, which were around. No, the games of today actually. But what happened, another game that happened yesterday was England versus Spain, where Spain took that one away.
1-2.
Yeah, 1-2. Spain won. But I don't know if you saw it yet. I saw it. Marco
We
watched
saw
the
it.
highlight as well of Luke Shaw getting knocked out by Danny Carvajal.
Out cold.
He was out cold, and it was. I don't know. Dude, I don't think it was intentional at all.
No, it wasn't intentional. Me personally, how I see it, I don't think Eric agrees with me. We saw the same play. 'Cause
Yeah.
when Carvajal jumped, he jumped like this. When he jumped like this, Shaw hit him in his fist. And he might have hit him here right in the knuckles. I don't know, but that's when he went straight down. It
Yeah.
wasn't even his elbow. I think it was his fist. He jumps up like this. Hit him
Luke
in the
Shaw went
knuckle.
for a header. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you the replay right now. Yeah, it's his hand. It's his hand. It's not his fist. It's his forearm, like right
yeah,
here.
it's more of his forearm. Yeah.
Wow. He got walked up on a stretcher and everything.
Yeah, who's knocked out. You even saw his arm go above his
Yeah,
head.
Yeah. So that's a serious concussion right there.
He went night-night. And it sucks because
Yeah,
he's
it
back
might
in
be.
form.
Yeah, it might be a couple of weeks before he hits back to pitch,
Yeah.
which Manchester United can't afford to lose one of their better players at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, given the fact that they
'Cause
didn't sign anybody.
he's shown up, while most of their team hasn't. So
And yeah, and there's no depth. I feel there's no more depth because they couldn't bring anybody in this transfer window. So losing Luke Shaw is it's a pretty big loss. I mean, even though it is not like losing like for example
because Luke Shaw plays
left back.
left back,
Yeah,
right?
it's not like losing Marcelo for example for Real Madrid.
Yeah,
But it's still Luke Shaw for United though he's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think Marcos Rojas used to play left back. So
He did
Oh,
when he was
true,
younger,
he
but then
did.
he went through the whole phase of injuries, and when he came back, he was in form, and then they're like, you know what, just come to a center back position.
yeah,
I
and
mean,
it's-
I'm sure Mourinho's gonna figure it out. He might just go 3 at the back
That
and
too. Mourinho go 3 at the back.
5 in the back. Actually.
Yeah, 5 at the back if anything, but not 3 in the back. But
Oh, you wouldn't
With
be
his
surprised
right-
with that
with
lineup.
his right-
yeah,
players,
no,
yeah.
I know, and it's like because he broke his leg. What last year was it? Luke Shaw.
He has so many injuries, bro.
Yeah, he's injury. Unfortunately, he's another one that falls due to injury. But hope you feel better, Luke Shaw. I need to never see this, but whatever.
Never say never.
Never say never, right? All right, but yeah, that was Spain. We took that one away 2-1.
Yep.
What's up?
You have to mention Luke Shaw's pass to Rashford.
Oh yeah, duh. We had mentioned his injury, but not his pass to Rashford. Did you see that?
Nah,
No, it was.
We'll show you this as
beautiful.
well. I'll show you the replays as well.
Oh, perfect pass behind the line. Yeah.
Beautiful pass, man. It was phenomenal.
Well, Mourinho doesn't play that way, so that's not gonna happen.
Besides, his reaction was like, but yeah, Luke Shaw's pass to Rashford was probably one of the most accurate passes I've seen that from a left back to a striker. on
Accurate
a counterattack.
passes. And then sometimes you gotta think back. It's like, yo, if it's always that simple, why can't we just do it all the time?
Exactly, and why isn't Rashford starting?
Yeah.
Why is he inconsistently starting? Because he does start some games, but and De Gea is another one who seems to be letting goals going left and right.
But forget that.
I think the World Cup fucked him up.
I think it did, and we'll have at the end we'll have a little type of discussion about goalkeepers and everything for John, who asked for that specifically. That's round 1.
Yes.
Round 2 started today. This is when France had the whole welcoming party for the World Cup against Netherlands 2-1. Who got on the score sheet? Na 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 na. Giroud.
After
Even though he's on
eight-
Chelsea.
After 807 minutes playing for France, he scored his first
And
goal
not having
as
a
a striker.
single shot on target or attempted.
I don't
at the
think
World
I
Cup.
don't think he attempted in the World Cup.
Yeah.
He
I
definitely had to
think
have a target.
He
on
had
target.
a 9 role, but I don't think he wasn't there to score. He was there to assist and be just an 11th.
I think he did the roles perfectly.
he fulfilled his role
Yeah.
for sure. But
Yeah.
as a striker, don't you want goals?
I would assume so. I mean,
You're a
strikers
striker, right?
they get paid to score goals, and I'm pretty sure they get bonuses to score.
First
score goals,
one.
too.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm an Arsenal fan. He was there for a long time. He scored pretty nice goals for
He
us,
did.
mostly headers. But come on,
Yeah, he had that scorpion last year, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
it was-
he won the Puskas Award.
Yeah.
for
I
the
think it was
best
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Might
Yeah,
have
for
been
the
2
best
years
goal.
ago. Because I remember he scored that like on New Year's Day, and they were like, "Well, I
Yeah.
guess we got somebody who win the award already."
Yeah, and they won the award. Mkhitaryan had one too, but he was offside for United because that's the only way they score. But yeah, Netherlands on some sad news on their part. You say, did you watch the retirement?
Yeah, I watched a little bit. I was like in a rush and shit. So, but I wanted to see Wesley Sneijder get sent to finish up
His career.
yeah. Because I've watched him when he was at Inter under the Mourinho, He was like the Mourinho architect player.
Yeah.
He linked up everything, and then that same year where Inter won the Champions League, they went off to the World Cup with the Dutch, and they made it's a finals.
Lost to Spain, right?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
beat Brazil to get there, but that's a story for another day.
Yeah. So a little bittersweet.
Yeah. Then I think after Inter, he went to Real Madrid, right?
No, he went from Real Madrid to Inter.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay.
He was
The
there
other
for
way
a
around.
long time ago. Yeah. But Schneider retired from international duty. So Schneider, we might never see this, but thank you for the memories.
Never say never.
Never say never.
Thank you.
So that was the first game in the morning today, and then after Wales had a phenomenal game against Ireland, they did fall 2-0 to Denmark. And who else would have the 2 goals for Denmark? Eriksson. Who else was on that team?
Eriksson. Isn't that Eriksson?
I don't know, Bender.
Bentner? He got arrested. The Lord Bentner, for those of you who don't know who he is, he's a legend for Arsenal.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. Sorry.
I think he got arrested because he punched a taxi driver and broke his jaw.
Yeah.
If I'm mistaken.
Like
You're a wanker for doing that, but
But wow, that's crazy.
yeah. So he got arrested for that, and you're an idiot. So you
real.
got Denmark did beat Wales 2-0. Eriksson had a brace, and those are pretty much the big games of the round 1 and round 2. Round 2 does continue tomorrow, where the big game is going to be Portugal versus Italy. I think it's around 3 o'clock or 2 something. I'm not entirely sure.
2:45, I believe.
Eastern time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, our time, Eastern time. And then the following day is Spain and Croatia, but we see Modric back with the squad, and Rakitic, I'm guessing, is going to be the 2. So we're going to see them link up and go against Real Madrid/Barcelona squad.
For real,
With
right?
the Barcelona
Actually,
coach.
No, last one it was like that. This one's a little bit more.
I think
mixed.
it's a little more
This
mixed,
one's a lot more mixed.
Yeah.
Last one it was.
And I'm
Real Madrid,
surprised, given the
Barcelona.
coach.
For real, he didn't even bring Alba up.
He didn't?
No,
Wow.
no Alba. No,
I mean, then
Diogo Costa
again,
either.
Barcelona probably made a call, be like, yo, listen, don't bring
Chill. Yeah, no, don't bring it to my other place. I guess that. I mean, that could be happy. You never know.
Exactly, yeah.
And then I think the same day on Tuesday is gonna be Iceland. Is it Iceland?
I think so.
You spelled Ireland, but okay. It's Iceland.
Damn, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
It's
so
Iceland
versus
and Belgium. The only reason why we put this game out is because we love our Viking.
Didn't they get rocked yesterday too, or the day before, like 6-0?
Probably.
Yeah, as long as they got the Viking back, let it clap. We're good.
Sorry, Iceland. But yeah, so that wraps up this new UEFA Nations League. The games that have happened, some games are coming up, and out of these squads, who do you guys have in? We won't do like Final Four because honestly we're kind of too far into that. But who do you have winning the whole thing?
Winning the whole thing?
Yeah.
I think this tournament was made for a smaller team to win, due to the rules.
I wouldn't be surprised if Belgium took it.
But yeah, I think Belgium needs a trophy. I would love Italy to win it, but
Yeah, I'm between honestly France and Belgium. France are just so good right now. Like, how do they not win this?
Yeah.
the World Cup curse.
Well,
Yeah, it's a new league. Yeah. I mean,
I don't know because didn't Spain win the Euros, then
And
the
then
World Cup, then the Euros again?
Yeah, but that was like the golden generation of Spain.
and that's the Euros. This is a new league.
I'm just saying,
New
After the World Cup, you can still win something.
Well,
Or
unfortunately, us over here on this side of the world don't believe in making new leagues like this and being as entertaining, which is why USA fell 2-0 to Brazil.
well, that's not why, but
But 0-2. But yeah, I mean,
Brazil came to play.
USA
and
didn't
then
bring-
brought
US
a
came.
squad.
They brought the whole squad, and we
They
lost
brought a
0-2.
squad.
You're telling me that if we didn't have a UEFA Nations League like this, we wouldn't bring better players for USA?
Yes and no, because Europe has it's all Europe, but America has the CONCACAF and CONMEBOL, which are separate. If they had everything combined,
Exactly.
Well, if they had
Yeah.
everything combined, the United States would
Would be
have a real issue trying to qualify to even get to that
No,
tournament.
yeah. No, I'm
That's for
I'm
sure.
saying a
Because
Nations
I mean,
League.
it's always been said that CONMEBOL has the strongest qualification.
Because
It's
those
like-
3 teams. Brazil,
It's
four
four.
teams.
It's 4 teams,
Brazil,
and then one that
Argentina.
goes to playoffs, and then they have literally like three top tier teams.
Yeah, so Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay,
Yeah.
and then whoever.
Then Colombia,
Colombia.
and
you
Chile
have
sometimes
Chile.
in there.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I'm not talking about qualifying. I'm talking about having a tournament like UEFA Nations League.
I would love it, but not gonna happen.
I love it. I mean,
I
we
mean,
had the Centenario a couple years ago.
Yeah, and that was a
and
huge hit.
It was a huge hit. I think we should try to do something like that. But was it next year's the Olympics? So
Yeah,
there'll be no tournament in
yeah.
that.
And then after that's the year. Yeah, I mean, there's
After
a lot of
that,
stuff coming
after
on.
that's the Gold Cup and the Como Bowl.
So, I mean, it's hard to
Eventually,
get a
we'll figure it
schedule.
out.
Yeah, they'll look at it. Once
Yeah.
this, if this takes off, the UEFA Nations League takes off like it's supposed to. I
Yeah.
don't see why they wouldn't bring it over here. But
They can do something similar to this structure for us, and so they don't have to do that much traveling.
oh yeah, definitely.
Um,
That's the big issue is the traveling. That's for us over here.
Yeah.
Everything is so far, you know. Like it's an 11-hour flight to Brazil. I'm sure if you go from let's say Germany or France, it's like what, a 30-minute train ride or something. I don't know. I'm just speaking out of my ass. but
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
I'm
don't
thinking
think
about it.
that.
Like, let me see where they're at in the map. Like, no, I don't think it's like
Nah.
30
it's
minutes,
something
but,
like
yeah.
that. I mean, it's short.
It's
though.
called
Short
a couple
distance.
hours.
Simple.
Couple
But
hours.
it's pretty simple.
They can do by
compared to
train.
us.
It's a couple hours. A flight, I'm sure, it's like an hour or something,
2 or
depending
3
on where you're
hours.
going. But
it's still not.
that's the
not
big
that
issue
much.
with us is traveling. But yeah, so, I mean, best of the rest. Aside from Europe, we do have some international friendlies over here. First one being USA versus Brazil, which we lost 0-2, 2-0.
I mean, like we said, Brazil brought a full squad. United States is still experimenting with their kids.
And we don't have an actual director, an actual coach.
Yeah. Who is this new interim? Whatever the word is.
The
coach?
The interim
director,
coach,
yeah.
he was the
Oh.
coach of the U18s, I think, and then they bumped him up
Oh,
or something like that. Not entirely sure.
Well, I know Pulisic wasn't called up,
No.
but
Tim
I
Weah
don't
did.
mind.
Tim Weah played.
Yeah, he
So
played.
he played okay.
And I think he might get some burn now that Mbappe had that red card,
Yeah.
that direct red because
There's a possibility.
so he
He's always a right
who's
wing?
the
Is he a right wing or
he's a
striker?
striker. He's a striker.
Oh, dope. Even better.
Because I'm pretty sure Mbappe was playing up top with Cavani. I got check.
I think 2 on top.
I think so. Because
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised because it'll be 2 on top and maybe
Neymar and
Di Maria, yeah, on the right side,
Yeah.
and Di Maria can push, something like that.
So
But I think they
hopefully,
all 4 1 play.
I mean, yeah, Mbappe got a red card and he's probably the future legend. But
Is he out for 3 games?
well, that game and then 2 games because
Okay.
of direct red, and then Weah hopefully gets some burn. So let's go US.
Yeah.
Then after that, I'm not sure this game was today or yesterday. Mexico versus Uruguay. That was yesterday, right?
It was the same day as the U.S. game.
So that was
Friday.
Friday. Do you want to take this one, guys? Because this is pretty funny.
It's 1-4. Mexico lost against Uruguay. They said this one's ours, and we walk away losing.
Do you
Did
watch
they,
the
did
game?
they play at the Azteca or where they play
I'm
at?
not sure.
No, they played somewhere else. I don't think they played in the States.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch the game?
No, I did see the highlights, and I saw Luis Suarez just,
The Rabona?
yeah.
So Suarezito's waking up for Uruguay.
Scored 2 and assist 1, right?
I think so, yeah. And
Scored 2, assisted 1.
Well, this
got
was
man of the
fucking phenomenal.
match,
so
yeah.
I think Messi giving him that penalty kind of
Woke
opened
him
the
up.
floodgates.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now
Might
he's
have been.
Give him a little
'Cause
push.
he even struggled last year trying to get goals in Champions League, so hopefully that doesn't happen again this Champions League run.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he scored 2 goals with the penalty, and then he scored a goal after that, and now he has what you said 2 goals and an assist for this game.
Yeah, it was 2 goals and assists for this one. The assist was phenomenal.
So Suarez, thank Messi when you go back to Barcelona.
So it should be helping out because a lot of people in the Barcelona forums are calling for him to be replaced.
Really?
Within the next year, yeah. Because he's kind of old now.
No,
He's
that
32?
I don't see. I see it.
32?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
31, 32. I can see that
Okay.
in the next year he's gonna end up on his way out. They're
Yeah,
gonna get a
but
boot.
that scares me who they're gonna bring in.
They can.
Harry
It
Kane?
terrifies me.
I'm like, who? I'm thinking right now who they're bringing in.
Harry Kane? I don't know.
Harry Kane, Mbappe can end up there.
yeah.
It
That would
is
be
scary.
terrifying.
It is scary.
But hopefully he sticks around, and then all the other strikers get sold
For
before
real.
that.
Or come to Real Madrid.
Because Real Madrid. Who? Who?
Mbappe, Kane,
Oh, yeah,
anybody,
of course.
one of those.
I was gonna say Suarez. Like, no,
Oh,
stop.
no. Suarez can come to MLS.
He probably would. And did you guys see actually? This is a little side note. Wayne Rooney
Griezmann?
Rooney and David Villa played for the first time against each other since Champions League final, and I think it was 2011.
Yeah, when Barcelona won it.
When Barcelona humiliated Manchester United off the pitch.
Yeah.
Correct.
That was the last time. That was, I think, the first and last time they played each other.
And then they played right now this past weekend, NYCFC versus DC United. Via a phenomenal free kick, and then Rooney had a assist.
Did he really?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's pretty. MLS aren't to make the news because of European players, but that leads that was Mexico Uruguay. Mexico lost that one 4-1. Then we have to talk about Argentina, but mainly because they play Guatemala. Ooh. That's where we're from. We're from Guatemala. So if you guys don't know where that's at, it's a little
country
Mexico.
right next to Mexico.
Yeah, so Guatemala has never qualified for the World Cup ever. So this 3-0 loss to Argentina.
Hey, they might qualify when they come out to the United States. That's gonna be like, what is it, going from 24 to 36 or from 36 to 48?
No, 32 to 48.
Yeah.
Okay, so we might have a little bit more chance there.
As of right now, Guatemala's never qualified, but we lost 3-0 to Argentina with no Messi, if I'm not mistaken.
No, no Messi.
The coach of Argentina, do you know who the coach is?
No.
I forget his name.
They get rid of Sampaoli? Are you still there?
I forget. Honestly, I completely am drawing a blank right now, but whoever it is said that Messi is not obligated, which he never was, but they're not asking him to go play.
Yeah.
Friendlies or anything.
They said for Argentina, he's no longer they're not putting the pressure on him to go play with Argentina anymore. I don't know if it's just friendlies or indefinitely, but
personally, I just think Messi just retire from Argentina so Argentina can actually go and win something.
Barely.
What? No, watch. Mark my word.
Now, do you mean when Higuain retires?
When Messi, Higuain, De Gea,
Di
Maria, fuck, usual me, retire. That's when Argentina's gonna go win something.
So your reasoning behind Argentina not winning anything are their individual egos?
Yeah, why not?
So you don't.
It could be anything.
You don't blame me.
Whatever you guys decide, that's it. That's it because they haven't won anything. So
No, I can't say that because Messi does have an Olympic title, but
does he?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
It was crazy because I think it was.
So that was when he was U21, right?
Yeah. So Messi got the Olympic title, and then the Argentinian basketball team got the Olympic title.
Oh.
I think it was the same time, or it might be one.
But that was for
one Olympic apart.
For U21, or that was actually
Olympics.
For the actual. Okay.
For the Olympics, yeah.
That I kind of agree with you with the egos. Yeah. I don't think it's Messi's ego. I think it's everybody else around him.
It's a good combination of everybody. They just can't play together
because he's the GOAT.
Once they take the GOAT out, then it's the same thing as Ronaldo. Once you take him out, everybody has to learn how to play with each other.
That's the way I'm looking at it now.
Messi's not going to win. I just blame Higuain missed all those goals, man.
Higuain's missed penalties. Messi's missed penalties. Di Maria broke his fuck. I don't know. I'm just making shit up now, but
Higuain missed golden chances.
Once Dybala was able to carry on the legacy, and then Icardi goes in as an actual striker, I can see the whole game changing.
Dybala can't even start for Juve, bro.
Give him time.
Over Ronaldo, I don't think anybody's starting over Ronaldo.
Well, I think he's not playing a striker role. He plays a cam.
Ronaldo took Dybala's spot.
Because Dybala plays cam.
Plays behind. He was a striker. He should have been a striker.
No, Ronaldo literally took Dybala's spot. That was like the main thing.
I thought he took Higuain's spot. That's why Higuain left for AC Milan.
But that's the thing that was never known. Higuain just bounced. But supposedly with the new system,
the only thing I have seen is Dybala hasn't been playing yet. Yeah. So that's
the point with the new system. I mean, I don't know what Dybala's supposed to be playing. I thought he was a striker the whole time, to be honest.
No, he's always played cam.
Yeah, right. That's what I thought. It was like a 10.
But yeah, apparently with the new system, he was supposed to be starting, but then Ronaldo came in and
took his spot. That could be it. I don't know.
Which I'm not surprised. I mean,
the kid he's still young. He can still figure stuff out.
But yeah, I could see if Messi's taken out of the equation, kind of how Real Madrid are looking right now with Ronaldo out of the equation. Play with each other more. And that's not to say that he's not the best of the team.
No.
But it's just like you have to learn to move on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of sucks though.
But
it kind of sucks though. Like, don't you want to see the best win everything?
One of the best win everything, yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
He's not gonna win the World Cup. He won the Euros, but he won the World Cup.
As a coach.
As a coach and player, for real. He got into the finals and coached him at the end. But, I mean...
Regardless. No, that's just my opinion. Once he's out, he's out. And then they should learn how to play with each other.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's...
We'll see.
That's all opinion.
Argentina still changing the title from the 80s, so...
Are they what?
They're still chasing the title since the 80s.
Yeah,
Damn, it's been that long.
it's been a long time.
Wow. So so who won it between Italy, Brazil, France, obviously,
Spain,
and Spain?
Spain,
and then now France.
France again.
No, that's a lot.
And Germany won in between now.
Germany won it too. Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Damn, Argentina, you guys are chasing that. Did you guys see who Maradona got picked as a coach?
Yeah,
for
second
Doral
tier
somewhere.
Mexican.
Doral something. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that team is gonna be full of drugs.
That's messed up. That's fucked up.
They're
Well,
gonna
and
be
also where they're at.
every
Wait,
game.
what city is it?
Starts with an S. Give me a minute, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, before Sicario.
Sinaloa?
Sinaloa.
Sinaloa. Oh my, there's gonna be
Wow.
so many drugs. That's why he went there.
That's fucked up.
Well then.
You
Well,
know,
I
before-
did. The reason I was so upset that Argentina got left out of the World Cup, well, got knocked out of the World Cup, is because we ran out of Maradona memes.
There you go. And I can actually see for every game, I don't be like, all right, guy, here's a pound of Coke, get to work. And they go out to the game, the field, and start scoring 100 goals.
Dude, that's an energy drink. Stop that.
This is so wrong.
Maradona 2018, Josh, you heard? All right. So that we completely got sidetracked from Guatemala,
Yeah.
Argentina. They won that game 3-0. Tomorrow, game to watch, USA versus Mexico. No Pulisic again, but
The rivalry continues.
the rivalry will always be there. It's what's it? El choque de los titanes, as said on
Okay.
Univision.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. That's an Avician thing. Yeah.
Univision. If you guys don't know what that is, I'm not surprised. But yeah, I mean that pretty much sets up the international break. No Prem action again this past weekend or any other action besides MLS because we're on all messed up schedules. Next week it picks back up, right?
Yep.
And
Back on
we'll
Friday or
get
Saturday.
Saturday.
You said that Liverpool has been getting all 7:30. So
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if anybody plays on Friday, but I know Liverpool
Yeah,
plays
I
Saturdays.
don't think anybody does. I think it starts Saturday.
regardless, we'll have an episode for you guys.
Thursday we'll mention it.
Thursday we'll mention it. We'll put out some tweets and some messages on Instagram as well. But let's get into a quick conversation that one of our listeners, viewers, subscribers asked for, which is our top 3 goalkeepers, and is De Gea a top goalkeeper? Do one of you guys want to take this first?
No, he is not top 3. He's top
Okay.
5 maybe.
Top 5, maybe. Who are your top 3?
My top 3 right now. I say Allison.
Yeah, there's no game on
I
Friday.
say no Friday.
Oh, actually, Liverpool plays Spurs, so.
It's a Monday, right?
No, that's a Saturday 7:30 game.
Oh, that's what it is. Yes. So you're saying
My picks.
The beginning of the hardest fucking schedule. We'll talk about that later.
My picks right now, if I had to pick the top 3, and you guys are gonna say I'm crazy on one of them, will be Allison, Navas, and Courtois. Top 3.
Which one are you gonna say we're crazy about?
Navas.
no.
No,
Why?
I don't know.
The
He's
one-
a-
He's a winner.
Yes,
I
yes.
agree.
I'm basing it off of winners and the actual purchase and actually doing something for the teams and shit.
I
like that.
agree with everything except for Alisson
Alisson.
because he hasn't been tested yet.
I
Let's
don't
be
know.
honest.
He
The World
hasn't
Cup, he was
Roma
knocked out,
and
but
then,
that's not
yeah, but
You can't not knock him out from the World Cup because it wasn't his fault. But Liverpool, they defensively have solidified it and he hasn't been tested yet. Now has been tested because our defense is shit.
Well,
That is
Alisson does have 22 saves already in 4 games.
And
who?
well, probably like little passes to him because for the most part I think I saw him dove like 3 times at most.
No, you saved a couple of headers on corner kicks.
And then he gave us that free goal. Top 3? No.
Well, everybody has an off time, man.
Yeah, but that top 3 goalie right now.
It's mine. I said it's mine.
I
said
agree
you guys
with
are going to
2
be
or
with
3.
me. So these are my top 3.
I agree with Navas because yes, he's won it, and Courtois because yes, he did phenomenal for Belgium.
What's yours?
My third one, I want to say is De Gea, but just given his recent performances have been kind of shit, and I mean honestly, I've always I think he should have started the World Cup. He should have played in the World Cup over Neuer. I'm gonna give it to Stegen.
See, I'm basing my Allison off of whatever he did in Brazil too.
But I guess, but
That's
guess-
not
no,
his
that's
only
your opinion, that's your
competition.
opinion,
Yeah, he did amazing in Brazil. He's in Liverpool. He's starting to do good. And give him a
Right.
chance. I think he's still up
And he
there.
did well with Roma. So
one breakout season. Man.
that's all you need.
You have to get bought for.
Mo Salah, that's all you needed, bro.
For
There you go. What's yours?
I would probably have to copy yours.
Yeah?
Yeah, at the moment,
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna say De Gea hasn't been one of the greatest.
No, that's why I said top
Yeah.
5, but not top 3.
Couple years.
Mine, they have
At
be
the
5.
moment, De Gea's form has dropped.
Yeah, by
Considerable.
far it has dropped.
Yeah.
And again, Navas and Courtois. Navas been doing whatever he's been freaking Samurai Jack for. If you know Samurai Jack is because he has a little ponytail. So had the little ponytail.
Had.
Had.
Took it off.
I just said had a little
Oh,
ponytail.
okay. All right.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, Navas is a winner. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Navas the winner, and Courtois, like I said, he had a phenomenal World Cup display. I had a good World Cup display. I just don't think that he's been tested that much, to be honest, to be given that title.
So,
Best
top
in the world.
5, me would be
Top
them
5, I'll
3.
have top 5.
Yeah.
I'd be top
I'd
5.
say, I can't tell you which one is number 1 for me, but number 4 would be Lloris and 5 De Gea.
Oh, Lloris. Wow, I completely drew a blank on him. You know what? Take out Ter Stegen and put Lloris in there. He's a World Cup winner. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was so bad on my part.
That's why I said top 3. But
Navas,
top 5,
yeah.
that's me.
Navas, Courtois, and Lloris for me. Yeah, you're right. Well, look. Lloris, Navas, Courtois.
Okay, so Lloris.
Lloris
Oh,
number
you
1 right
remember
now.
him?
Yeah, because World Cup winner by hands down.
Okay.
Lloris, Navas
Alright.
because Champions League winner, and
Courtois.
Courtois, he did a phenomenal World Cup display.
Even though he fucks up every so often, too.
Well, not on the bench, so can't say that. But yeah, so
Those are ours. I said my 5 and top 3.
wasn't
My
there
top
another
3.
question? Or
no.
That was it.
We'll do one last quick chat before we get it. This is all live, guys. Well, not live, but we're recording. No, that was it. So that pretty much wraps it up, guys. We went over the international break, and
I didn't want to read any of them.
there was more questions. There was too many. I just couldn't
Pick one.
And this video is running too long for you guys. I want you guys to get some rest. So, guys, again, we have Eddie on the show today. So thank you, Eddie, for coming out.
No problem, bro.
We still have to do a challenge with him in the hot
You read
sauce.
my mind.
And with Marco as well. So we're gonna do a little video for you guys going to pick out the hot sauce because he knows a spot that has variety. So we'll make sure we pick something nice and spicy.
Comment on what food you want us to eat it with.
Oh yeah, and I like that.
welcome.
What food to eat the hot sauce with? I am luckily out of this bet because I won, even though Marco tried cheating me into it. But yeah, so comment what food you want to see them eat the hot sauce with. And if you know what specific hot sauce that you want us to try, let us know. Make sure you don't kill us. Well, them. But yeah, guys, reach out to us through Instagram, Snapchat. No, not Snapchat.
No.
Not yet. Twitter, Facebook,
Email.
Excuse me. It's all gonna be down here below, or up here,
No.
or on the side.
No.
Subscribe.
On this
leave
side?
Leave it over there, and then the subscribe is gonna be right there.
There you go.
And then there's no links to any other videos.
Let's
So don't worry about
gingerly
it.
touch our tips.
Pause.
Peace.